The Fire Giant Surtur invades Earth with the
Facing
eternal
this
flame.
ancient deity who heralds Ragnarok,
The Justice League is scattered like dust, utterly
Their
defeated.
bodies are left buried amidst the smoldering embers
Not a moment
and
of
ruins.
mourning was spared for the fallen Justice League. Next to arrive on the battlefield is the Justice Society. Surtur scoffs. The Justice League couldn't even entertain
What can
me.
the relics of a bygone era possibly do?
With that, he ignites the battle armor of a Green Lantern. This act
in his
instantly enrages Green Lantern, Alan Scott.
he immediately leads the Justice Society in an assault
However,
against Surtur. It becomes clear this Fire Giant was not
With a
bluffing.
single, effortless swing of his twilight, the
sword.
vanguard of the society is decimated. Hawkman and Hawker are incinerated by the flames, and Dr.
A
Fate
colossal
is
Spectre
decapitated.
emerges to pass judgment upon
The
Surtur.
Fire Giant mocks him as merely Good's puppet.
In the blink of an eye, he viciously bites at the Spectre's head as the vessel of God's wrath crashes to the ground. The Justice Society begins to crumble. The heroes are like pigs on an assembly line, waiting
Cut
for
down
slaughter.
one after another by Surtur.
Wonder Woman's suicidal charge yields no results.
The searing flames emanating from the Fire Giant torment even
Power Girl
Superman.
quickly realizes they are powerless to stop Surtur. She knows her cousin, Superman, is Earth's last hope. So she decides to make a last stand.
To buy time for the surviving heroes to escape. The defeat of the Justice Society signifies the only a reign of blood and raging fire remain on this planet.
Countless bodies are piled high for miles.
Wails of despair and sorrow echo across the
This
land.
is the infinite crisis from a Dark Multiverse. In the correct timeline,
The new Earth formed after the crisis should have been centered around the Justice League.
Later, in the last days of the Justice Society,
The society's heroes successfully stopped Surtur in Asgard, but in doing so, became trapped in an endless cycle of
However,
Ragnarok.
in this Dark Multiverse, things
The
are
Justice Society became the main team on They successfully repelled the Anti-Monitor.
but the Justice League was completely annihilated in their battle with Surtur.
By the time the Society returned to
They
Earth,
found themselves powerless against this old god, the symbol
the
of
surviving
destruction.
heroes retreated to a hidden sanctuary,
a bleak and desperate atmosphere engulfed them all.
but they could not give up.
After all, Surtur was still burning the earth. If even the heroes were to stand by and do nothing,
Then who would save the living and comfort the dead? But a direct confrontation would likely be futile.
Under a plan devised by the Flash,
They decided to use the Speed Force to create a micro-black hole at the core of Surtur's
They
energy.
hoped
this would extinguish the Fire Giant.
On the day of the final battle, Surtur and his army reached the ocean.
Vowing to burn the very lungs of the Earth.
Just then, waves of magic and chaos stirred on the sea's surface. A tidal wave engulfed the Fire Giant's army. The Justice Society appeared in the parted sea. This was a battle to the death, with no holding back. The heroes fought with all their might.
Although Surtur was able to handle them,
He began to falter under the Society's relentless assault. He was momentarily strained, just as the battle reached a stalemate.
Power Girl, previously swallowed by Surtur, burst out from his stomach.
seizing this fleeting opportunity.
Jay Garrick raced in circles around Surtur's body. The collapse of the energy core caused the Fire Giant's body to disintegrate.
But he did not surrender. Instead, he deftly swung his twilight sword.
Jay Garrick was sliced in two by the sweeping flames.
Then, a torrent of fire erupted from Surtur's
melting
chest.
Wildcat
And Aquaman into pools of
The
blood.
aged Superman launched a futile counterattack. However, his freeze breath was like a gentle breeze against the world in the flames. Just as Surtur was about to devour Superman, Alan Scott suddenly called out to the demon. He had finally accepted the grim reality of their situation.
The Justice Society could not stop Surtur.
He made a painful and desperate decision.
If Surtur would spare the new Earth, he would willingly become his herald, guiding him to the countless universes
To destroy innumerable
Though
civilizations.
Surtur was cruel and ruthless,
He was intrigued by this offer. Earth held no special significance for him. If he could use the Green Lantern's body to traverse countless civilizations, it was a
in the
deal with no
cosmos.
downside.
Moreover, the chance to corrupt Alan Scott's noble soul
Was an irresistible pleasure.
The Fire Giant immediately merged with Alan.
The world-ending flame and the Green Lanterns were fused.
The ultimate being born from this union was called the Dreadland. The cosmic being, Tempus Fuginaut, silently watched its
The remaining
conclusion.
heroes of the society continued to protect their
But the
world.
price of justice was immeasurable.
Hundreds of thousands of worlds fell silent in the twilight of the Dread
Nearly
Lantern.
10 trillion souls were consumed by fire. Even the eternal gaze of Tempus Fuginaut
Could seemingly not see an end to this catastrophe.